same thing. It's not letting me press options.
Somebody's around in the back. Well, do you want me to back out of the race?
That'd be great.
Back out of the race. Got it. Just wasn't meant to be. Let me throw an invite to you guys real quick. Mr. Gabarto.
Thanks, bro.
Cool.
That'd be great. Fuck this game.
Did it kick you out again?
Wow, there we go.
There you go. Oh, you got it figured out.
In. Sorry, I said that on stream, but I don't even care. It's not pissing me off. Alright, we can start.
That down. Alright, well, here we go. Is this a battle for the lead here with Big Jim, or... and we go. We've got about 40 laps left in this race. If you're just now... Well, if you're joining us, we're just now joining the race. Appreciate you tuning in. We got Big Jim running P2 and the 19 of our Lewis running P3 in the booth tonight. I got myself K-Bart. How you doing, K-Bart?
Pretty good.
And Sharp.
It'd be better if I didn't lag out.
Yeah, I was going to get to that in a second. Sharp, how you doing, bud? All right, now, K-Bart, you're supposed to be in the field. What are you doing up here?
You know, I guess I didn't want to try my new wheel out tonight, so a little heartbreaking that 704 let me down and went to go in the server as, you know, I was the server host and it kicked me out, so very disappointed, but waited patiently, was watching, you already heard stream. I already started on race results because I got bored. So, got stage 1 and stage 2 already typed in.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, you know, gotta get going on something. I was bored, but here, Shadowhawk, I've noticed, Shadowhawk's, he's dominated stage 1 and 2 as he swept it. Big Jim has been up there. A little shocked that you already heard he's been struggling a little bit. He did get stage, top 5, and, I can, here, let me pull up I can give you the lineup, or the results. In stage 1, it was Shadowhawk, and then TK 270 Kelvin. You already heard Draven 64 and Captain Killam finished stage 1, top 5. Stage 2 was Shadowhawk, NR Lewis, Big Jim, Stevo, and Lieutenant Crunch. As we probably see, we are seeing pit cycles right now. They do have to pit at least once in stage 3, and they haven't had a caution yet in stage 3.
Did I see?
Oh, look, it's my car.
Correctly, B-ball fan blow motor earlier, or is he pitting?
Yeah, he did. He blew. Yeah, he blew motor.
Gotcha.
He blew motor.
All right, so we got NR Lewis down pit road now. That's pretty much all of your leaders with Rodney Mack just coming in right behind him. So we'll see what comes out here. Now, Big Jim, your first guys and towards the front coming down pit road. You got to think tires matter a lot here at New Hampshire. Let's see what kind of advantage he could pull off coming a lap or two earlier. He was running P2. We'll see if he could take the lead.
And you're right there. Yeah. And Sharp would know that because we are, he was the winner of last night's race in the Xfinity Series. Just wearing the tire wear, how to do it, how to control it. If you come early, that's really going to definitely help you in the long run, especially coming off pit road, maybe gaining a couple tenths here and there. And this track is so short, just gaining that couple tenths is so big for the race.
Now, Joe is in front of Big Jim here. Did Joe try some strategy? I wonder if... Oh, okay, fair enough. So he's the current leader, huh? Nah, look at those 2 laps fresher tires. But now that 43 Shadowhawk has the fresher tires. See if he's going to get it and try to make his way past that 11 of Big Jim. And then if the advantage doesn't show early, it'll definitely show in the long run. We got a lot of cars on pit road. What happened there, Sharp? You said you accidentally joined. I see your car parked down there. That was fair. Fair enough. I get it, man. You're trying to sneak in another race. I got it. I mean, it's cool. You like the track. What? How many laps to go do we have? Sure. All right, so only 30 laps remaining in this race. K-Bart. Now, obviously, that 43 of Shadowhawk has dominated all night. What do we know about him as a driver so far this season?
He's very patient. He knows when to push it. Drivers out in this field way better than me, especially right now. I'm on a wheel. I'm just trying to learn it. I don't know why he's so much faster, but he just knows how to dig at every track, especially the short tracks. He's been very consistent at. But he just knows how to get it done. He's probably, I don't know what his other league statuses is, but he just gets it done, and he just knows how to do it.
Well, fair enough. Unlike the other driver of the 43 in real life. Shout out Swamp if you watch it back. There he is. He's inside of him. Let's see if he can't try something here, but Big Jim's going to get the run on the outside. He should have the run on the front stretch. It's going to be very close if he clears them or not going into turn 1, and he does. Let's see if he dives down. Nope, he gives the lane to Shadow. He's going to try. Oh, he could have slide jobbed him, but he decided not to. But a lot of clean racing up here in the front. Oh, Big Jim missed a corner. Or is that a caution?
No, it's not.
No, but the cars reacted like the computer took over. That was very awkward.
Kind of lagged. As you can see, Big Jim is taking that third line there. That's the most ran line that you want to take. Kind of arc down a little bit, as he just did there, coming out of 2. You got to make sure you have that momentum coming off. If you don't have that momentum, you're going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to pass here on the inside, as we see from Shadowhawk. He's been trying to make that move to the inside for the past couple laps here. He's on 2 laps, but fresher tires. Just can't seem to clear them. As K-Bart's saying, that momentum on the outside is just kind of carrying Big Jim at the moment. Oh, Big Jim going down to the bottom. I'm a little confused by that move.
Into 4. And I'm actually surprised seeing Draven up here in the top 5. Ran a lot of laps with him. Shout out to Draven again. I've shout out to him a lot, helping me set up my wheel and everything. We did a lot of practice laps here. It wasn't really that fast compared to other drivers that were in our practice lobby, but he's here getting it done. He knows how to adjust his car and pit road so fine. I've always asked for tips between him and Captain Killam. They know how to do it. Those are the people to go to. You already heard he has a lot of laps in just everywhere.
Well, you heard it here. If you need a setup, go to TJR. That's where they got him. And,
I did not say that.
Yeah, so we had that battle like Sharp was calling out there, but once again, the old Big Jim in the outside wall just a little bit. Let's go check him up. This might be the moment that Shadow needs to finally clear this 11. Man, the 11 drove it into this corner. It's not going to be enough. Shadow, your new leader, stage 1 and 2 leader. He's going to try to sweep. Big Jim's got to run back. Lewis is probably loving seeing this. Oh, they're side by side, but there goes that momentum on the outside. Shadow's going to clear him off of 4. I'm trying to find Draven here. There we go.
Draven's really
there he is.
He's battling for 3rd.
But they're side by side coming down the front stretch, and right behind them, it looks like Captain Killam and Kevin are going at it. We got battles all around this track.
Oh. And our Lewis has got the run off of 2, though. Seems a little payback here.
See what happens going into 3. It's a 19, and our Lewis does use the bumper.
He does.
The 4 Draven looks like he saw that coming. It moved him nowhere as he just stays on the track. He better get away from that 19 and quick, fast, and in a hurry.
How many laps we got? Perfect.
I think this is what I'll do for the broadcast from now on. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the last 50 or so. Oh, look at Killam and Kevin battling back here. A little bit of incidental contact on the front stretch. They're side by side going into turn 1. Killam on the inside, Kevin on the outside. Looks like Kevin missed the turn there a little bit, but he might have some good momentum down the back stretch. Let's see if he can't.
Oh, he hit the wall.
He smoked the wall. There goes all that momentum.
You can definitely tell he has a longer run car compared to Jim. This rate, this compared to last night, the Xfinity series, top 5 was all together for the whole stage. And these guys are so spread apart. You can definitely tell these guys have been working on their cars and who has more of the advantage of the setups. Mm-hmm. And And we'll see because they just pitted about 10 laps ago. So and I had a little issues going down in that first banking there, you know, on that inside line. You cannot go from the second lane to the first lane. You will get loose. I spun out out of turn 2 probably at least 5 times.
Looks like Shadowhawk's pulling away here a little bit. And Draven's pulling away from the 19.
The yellow would be really big. They had a yellow last night. I even said it last night. A yellow would be really big. Everybody would be coming down for 4 good years. And our Lewis got a little loose off the 2 there.
Oh, we missed it, but somehow Kevin made his way past Cap to kill him. Kevin's going to have his sights set on the 19. Oh, Captain kill him around on the front stretch out of 4. That's big for him. He was up there battling for 4th at one point.
Yep, of course, no caution.
Yeah, he's gonna be mad about that one. See, this is where we need like a medium setting, not strict because it's ridiculous, but not relaxed because it's ridiculous. There needs to be somewhere in the middle.
Like NASCAR would call a caution for that. Yeah, there's a little bit of difference of veteran drivers compared to Xfinity. I'm not saying Xfinity's bad. They're really good. We have very, very talented drivers in Xfinity, but there's a reason why we call this a Cup Series.
What a strong run from that 2 machine here tonight. K-Bart Saley finished 2nd in stage 1. And here he is running top 5 with about, 8 laps to go, something like that. Right. I don't know if he's got enough time. What do you think? Well, 6 to go when they cross the line.
Oh, Shadow really made a mistake off of 2 there. Got really loose.
That would be huge for him. Oh, Kevin in the wall in the backstretch. There goes his shot at 4th. Four to go. What do you think Roddy Mac's going to do once the 43 gets up there? I mean, you got to think he doesn't want to go lap down, right? Just on pride. And he just gets way out of the way. The drive-thru's open. The 42 drive-thru is open again. 2 to go. All right, so it's all on Shadow now. I mean, you don't even have to drive 100% at this point. Just, you know, back. He really has, as the 43 takes the white flag here at New Hampshire. Your Stage 1 winner, your Stage 2 winner. And it looks like he's going to round turn 2 for the last time here tonight and win Stage 3 as well, as long as we don't have anything crazy happening, because he's still got 2 turns to go as he heads turn 3. He's going to pass that Toyota sign on the outside. Shadowhawk and the 43 Chevrolet Camaro for Richard Petty Motorsports is going to take the checkered flag here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. All right, let's get him in here. Shadowhawk, where are you? There you are. Alright, the invite's been sent out to our race winner. I usually take this time to burn some time and ask what you saw in that race, but we didn't really see too much. As my kid's toy goes off. There we go. Well, the guy that didn't fade, Shadowhawk, your race winner at New Hampshire. Shadow, how you feeling, bud?
Woo! That's how I feel right now. I didn't think, dude, New Hampshire, that's crazy. On Heat 3, this track was evil for me, but now in Heat 4, I ran good here in the playoffs last season, and I was just a perfect night here, other than the pole, but yeah, it's just a great run for me.
Yeah, for sure. Stage 1 and 2 winner, race winner. You were just in the booth a couple of nights ago with myself. Talk about some of your diversity. How can you go from the control panel to the steering wheel and be able to master everything?
Yeah, it's just the PC2. I didn't drive it as much as other guys did, so it wasn't that hard for me to go back and forth between the two. But yeah, I'm just so familiar with Heat games and Heat 4 in specific, to where I can get back in the groove pretty easily. So Yeah, it was just a lot of fun tonight, and I thought it was great racing for most of it. The beginning was a little rough, but we got in the grooves and just came away with a win.
Fair enough. Sharp, what you got for a race winner?
I think after the first stage, I wanted a long run car. Beginning of the second and third stages, I could tell the short run car wasn't there. So that's why I kind of fell back to third and fourth at the beginning of both stages. But once after about 15 laps clicked off, I started to gain on the field, and that's kind of how I was able to really pull away from Jim at the end there, because he had come out in front of me. He'd pitted like 2 laps earlier, and he held off. I mean, he was fast for a little bit there, but once those tires really started counting, I was able to pull away from him. But yeah, long run car I think was the key for me. Yeah, I was entering a little lower on both sides of the track and kind of letting the car drift up a little bit and then kind of diamond off. There was parts of it where to get around Jim, I actually was running the outside to try and diamond off and get a run, because that was going to be the only way I could pass him was with a run off the corners, which is what happened. He washed up a little wide and I was able to pass him.
All right, well, we've got a really special guest in the booth tonight, the Cup Series Commissioner, K-Bard himself. What you got for the race winner?
Hi, I just raced with you a while ago, so that's cool. A little disappointed. Kind of want to try out the wheel, but, you know, no big whoop, I guess. Dude, you're amazing. Glad I didn't race because I would have got my butt kicked. How'd you make that car so legitly fast, especially on the long run? I noticed you really didn't have a short run car, but that long run car, I mean, I'm not asking for secrets or anything. Wink, wink. You can DM me later, but how'd you do it? How'd you settle to beat Big Jim? How'd you settle to beat Draven in this race tonight?
I mean, honestly, I don't really have any big things that I do to the car. I just kind of, all I do is put the tape down one click and flirt with wedge. I don't touch tire pressures. I just kind of drive with what the tape and wedge and what I can do with that. And I'm like that everywhere I go, other than super speedways. Obviously, you put the tire pressures up, but and just kind of just drive the track and see what line I can do and how I compare up to others. And I think that's, when I focus on that, I can go fast. And New Hampshire is just one of those tracks that I've learned over the last few months. I used to just be terrible here, but it's just flipped now, so that's pretty cool. And am I going to be suspended 10 races now?
Oh gosh, nah, I was just kidding with you, man.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Totally forgot about that.
All right,
sorry you lagged out, man. That sucks.
I literally right in the server. I didn't even race at all. Yeah. It was like, yep, you're done. I'm like, thanks.
All right, Shadowhawk, so no suspension here tonight, but who do you want to shout out before we bring in Big Jim?
Shout out to you guys as always. It's been a little while since I've been interviewed, so it feels good to be back in here. And shout out to K-Bard and Gator, Kevin, everyone who runs the Cup Series and the entire NARL. And just a great racing tonight, I think, for the most part. And everyone stay safe out there. And look forward to the next one.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again. We're going to go ahead and get Big Jim in here. Take care. All right, the invite's out to Big Jim for a total of our 0 live viewers. That's okay. He might not be coming. There he is. There's our runner-up, Big Jim. How you feeling, man? One spot away.
Oh man, that was a great race. I just don't know how Shadow does it. That's the fastest I've ever seen that 43 car.
Was that a shot at Bubba? Anyways,
Yeah.
go through that.
I had to give Swamp some credit for it.
Oh, I did in the stream. In like the 10 minutes we broadcasted, I shoved it in there. Anyways, go through that late stage 3 battle that you had after the pit stops with the Shadowhawk and yourself. Y'all were going back and forth there for probably 10, 15 laps.
Oh yeah, man. A lot of people don't like New Hampshire, and I can understand it. When those tires get worn, it's just on ice, and that's what kind of made it fun between me and Shadow. Was we were using outside and inside lanes, and I found the outside that one time and was able to get around him. He was able to get to that inside. I was able to make a crossover, and that was kind of what ended it, was because he got the outside and he was able to pull away. But I mean, it is a multi-groove track.
Well, fair enough. Sharp for our runner-up.
Oh yeah, I've told, this is no secret that I don't know how to set up for the long run whatsoever. I'm always setting up for the short run, because with the long run you have to start tweaking adjustments on pit road, and I'm just not smart enough for that. I need a crew chief or something. But yeah, that's how I always get freaking destroyed on those long runs, and Shadow is one of the best in the series on those long runs. Him and Captain Killam are usually the best.
All right, and I think you'll be pleased to hear your commissioner is in the booth. K-Bart, what you got for our runner-up?
Oh, not much, I guess. Just, you had a really fast short-run car, I noticed, but, Shadow really overdid you there. I guess I was going to ask, what could you do different, but, I mean, you're going to hook up one of those guys, ask for some feedback to get a little bit better? Because Shadowhawk, man, he's been pretty good lately.
He's just on, right? He's one of the best in the series. I mean, he had that one mistake at Talladega where he threw me into the wall, but that was just an honest mistake. He didn't mean to do that. But every track, Richmond, New Hampshire, Iowa, any of these, he's just lightning fast. So it's fun having him in the league.
All right, well, talk about lightning fast. I mean, last 2 nights, here you are. I mean, you're running up front all night long. Anybody want to shout out here before we go ahead and end this thing?
I think you already know, Vince. I got to shout out the FBGM guys, especially Lewis tonight. He had a great car. Man, that third stage, if he didn't tap the wall and if he didn't make a couple of mistakes, I think he would have been the guy to beat.
All right, well, fair enough. Shouting out the teammates. Rightly so. I don't know if tonight's race was an exciting one or not. You're going to have to excuse us for that one. Mr. Hacker is in our chat, just chatting away. Okay. Sorry, distracted me for a second. Tomorrow, our truck guys are going to Watkins Glen. Oh my goodness, what did I just say? The truck guy's going to Watkins Glen? Woo! That's going to be a broadcast to watch. And the guy calling it was just in here, Big Jim. So tune in, find out what happens, and listen to Big Jim serenade you for an hour or so. And Mr. Hacker's just blowing up the comment section, so we're just going to end this thing. Thanks, guys, for joining me.